y'all doing? It's Monday, people. Back to the grindstone. Got to go out there and make a living again. Don't worry about it. You're going to do just fine. I'm sure all your coworkers were just tickled to death to see you. And we get to slide into another week. And ain't no telling what's going to happen this week. We got a lot of shit to talk about over the weekend, though. Yes, sir, we do. Before I get started, I got some mail, baby. I got 3 packages in the mail today. And it's enough to choke you up a little bit sometimes, the love that we get from our Blue Dot family. We got one package from Deborah Gerlosh. She is up in Delaware. And we gave a little tribute to Deborah on our last show, on Friday's show. I'm a little worried. We have not heard from her over the weekend. So I done sent her 2 messages, and I was wondering where she is. But Deborah Gerlosh sent me a package. And it had 3 of these things. They're a cooling towel. Boy, howdy, I need this shit because it's burning up hot down here. 3 cooling towels, a USB fan that I can hook right here to my computer and just turn on with a little, have that blowing on me. I don't want to turn it on right now because I'm afraid that the microphone might pick it up a little bit right now. And a squirt bottle with a little fan. You just turn the fan on. Where's that fan? And you can just squeeze that. Woo! Squeeze the water right there. Seems like our Blue Dot fans are worried about my health, sweating to death down here. She said that fan, 3 of these towelettes, and the Mister bottle. So Deborah's trying to keep me cool down here, darling. We appreciate that. Now, what I got tickled about was I got another package. And this one was from Patricia Pierce in Long Beach, California. And she sent me one of these. That's right. 2 different Blue Dot family members. And she sent me one too. And so now I have 4 of them. And Travis said he's going to claim one. And I think Tyler, my other son, said, well, at least 2, Dad. Or 3. And she also sent me 2 bottles. I love this shit. Of Ballast Point Brewing Company Watermelon Dorado beer. That's right. I got 2 more beers. And this is Watermelon Dorado. I'm curious to see what that's going to taste like. She also included a nice card with a donation in it with some very sweet language in it. And we appreciate that very much. I also got a shirt from Mary in North Dakota, Fargo, North Dakota. I don't trust him. I don't trust him, DT. And Mary came up with this design. I don't trust him, off the initials DT from Donnie the Dotard. And don't trust him. And none of us can trust him. And Mary, I appreciate the shirt, darling. We've got a large collection. And we also got a, let me see, that's Deborah, Patricia, and Mary sent the 3 packages. I also got a letter. We'll wait till the letters to the end. We'll get on with the news. We'll do the 2 letters at the end there. I got 2 of them I'm very proud of. So, what's going on? Well, I hope y'all had an opportunity to see Rudy Giuliani, the bozo, the clown of the Trump crime family, baby. He was on Meet the Press on Sunday. And his words of wisdom just spilled out like vomit. Vile vomit, because that's all Rudy is. That's all that's going to come out of his mouth. I call him bozo because that's what he is. He's sent out there to put a distraction out there to raise all sorts of crap issues. And so his minions and Donnie's little followers over there don't get wise to what they call the truth. The truth? Wait a minute. Rudy says the truth is not the truth. Really? Rudy? The truth is not the truth. No, they're alternative facts. That's what the truth is. The truth is alternative facts. You know, when Donnie says, don't believe what you see and what you read because it's not happening. Don't believe what you see. It's the constant barrage repeating the same stupid crap over and over It's a marketing tool. If he sits up there and says no collusion for the rest of his freaking life, he's expecting everybody in the United States to just go, oh, well, there's no collusion. Are you shitting me? I love the next segment after Todd had asked him, oh, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong page there. Asked Rudy, why can't Donnie just sit down with Mueller and tell him the truth? And that's when Rudy says, well, the truth is not the truth. Because everybody's got a different version. Comey says one thing and Donnie says something else. Comey says he did talk about Flynn. And Donnie says he didn't. So it's just one of them. Yeah, but the difference is here, the big difference is that when Comey said it, he was under oath sitting in front of a panel. What has Donnie done? He sits at his little commode every morning while he's taking a daily crap, I guess, and gets on the end. Boy, he was busy this morning. I mean, he was spitting out damn tweets this morning left and right. He's paranoid as shit. And he has good reason to be. But Comey was under oath. And that kind of flies in the face of this. Well, he said shit. Now, put Donnie under oath, and then let's see what he says. Can't do that. It's a perjury trap. Because we know if he opens his mouth, that's exactly what he's going to do. Donnie's going to lie like he always does. He's a lying sack of shit. Anything less than that is not descriptive enough. That's all he does is lie. He makes up bullshit stories every day so his little minions, no collusion, witch hunt, and all that kind of stuff. It's just ridiculous. Giuliani said that the meeting was to get dirt on Hillary Clinton. That's what he said to Chuck Todd. Chuck Todd said, wait a minute. Some people call that collusion. No, it wasn't. Well, Chuck Todd asked him, well, you just said that. Rudy, you just said the meeting was about getting dirt from Hillary. No. That's not what it was. It was about something else, and then the meeting, nothing ever came of it. It's nothing. Yeah? Well, that big nothing, Donnie, sure does look like collusion to the rest of it. I don't care how many times that little weasel up there sits up there and says no collusion. We all know it was. That meeting in itself was collusion. And if you have any doubt about that, when Rudy is sitting up there trying to tell you that they didn't even know. Donnie Jr. and Paul Manafort and Jared Kushner didn't even know the girl was Russian. They just knew she had a Russian kind of sounding name. They didn't know anything about her. Lie through your teeth much there, Rudy Giuliani? I think so, buddy. Because I want to read you what we've heard before. Y'all have heard this, but I want to reemphasize what the email said that was sent to Don Jr. The Crown Prosecutor of Russia met with his father, Aris, this morning, and in their meeting offered to provide the Trump the Trump campaign, with some official documents and information that would incriminate Hillary and her dealings with Russia. Oh, yeah? What else did it say, John? This is obviously very high level and sensitive information, but is part of Russia and its government support for Mr. Trump. That's what the email said, Rudy. You're the president's lawyer. You're the president's lawyer. You don't even read the damn transcripts, you idiot. You're just up there to put clown face on and mumble crap out. That's all, Rudy. You're not doing any good for anybody. You're trying your best just to muddy the waters, baby. If you can't see through all the shit we put on there in the swamp and grind it up and muddy the waters up real good with shit, well, nobody will see what's going on. But we do. We do, Rudy. We see what's going on. Boy, howdy. I just love this shit. It just... it's the highlight of my day when I get to pick little turds out of his mouth that he says. And because we got things to do. I want to point out a little something. I was on, I had a busy weekend. I went to go see Eric Olguin on Saturday. His new headquarters opened up down here at the coast for the Coastal Bend headquarters in Corpus Christi. I went down to his office. I got a little video with him speaking. And then I went on the Tim Cormall show on Sunday. around noon, and then on Sunday evening I headed off to Alice and met Beto O'Rourke again, and even had a little microphone time with him this time. I got tickled to death. I'm almost like I'm bragging. I am bragging on it. You'll see in the video when he walks into the Alice, the KC Hall there. There was some, I'm not bragging too much, but let me do it a little bit. Some dignitary sort of officials from the city and stuff, the local sheriff, and if they were kind of over there. And I was off to the other side there. Some of y'all said you see me on the live news broadcast. I was right up front. Anyway, when Beto O'Rourke, you'll see that, man, I'm telling you, this beard pays off, baby. He came right in the door. He spotted me, and he came right over to shake my hand. We had a few words right there, a good laugh, and then he went right over to shake the hands of the other people and get up on stage and all that stuff. So it just thrills me to death. I'm not that sure that he remembers my name. I think he knows Blue Dot, and I think he knows this beard and this old cowboy hat. So I don't care how I stand out, baby. To get a word with him, it was, I almost got flustered up there. You'll see it when I go to speak to him, because I was a little nervous. I was trying to say, okay, you got to hurry up, and talk to him, and then get out of here. Well, I don't like to be rushed. Anyway, excuse me. Well, I mean to tell you, these towels, they come in nice. What else is going on? Well, Donnie was up in the White House today. What's he doing up there, John, being a dick? Yes, he is. It's what he does every day. He's up there trying to honor the Border Patrol agents and ICE agents up there in the White House, try to say some good things about him. And, you know, I got to say, our Border Patrol agents, they do a fine job. They work very hard. And not all of them are assholes that like to kick over water stations. There's a lot of fine people out there that work for the Border Patrol. And it's a tough job they have, and we support them. But Donnie wanted to support him too, and he called out one of them. I think his name was Raphael or something. He just called him by the first name. A gentleman that works for the Border Patrol, is a Border Patrol agent. He's down there. He wasn't expected to come up there, and he says, hey, come up here. Come here. Whatever his name was. Because he didn't use his full name, just said the first name. And he's a little hesitant, a little bashful, I guess, and the president says, and he can speak very good English. Really, Donnie? He's a Border Patrol agent for the United States government. What language did you think he was proficient in, you idiot? That's Donnie. He can't pull off a simple little thing without sticking his foot in his mouth. Really? You're going to insinuate, oh, we're so proud of you, Juan Manuel, or whatever your name is. Get up here, buddy. We're so proud that you can speak English. Which beats the hell out of Donnie, because Donnie doesn't know how to use it. He knows words. He knows lots of words. And he knows what to say because he's talked to himself before, and he said lots of things. Those are direct quotes from the president. The man embarrasses every day in our house. But, yeah. Donnie will, Donnie tweeted out. I'm getting ahead of myself. It's Monday, people. Cut me some slack. Donnie tweeted out something about Bruce Orr. Now, Bruce Orr is one of the agents working on Mueller on the case, or was. I don't know if he still is. I should have checked that. Anyway, he's one of the guys that Donnie's threatening to take away the security clearance, except this guy is still working. So now we're talking about this man's job, because without a security clearance, he can't do his job. His mistake was being married. Yeah, his wife worked for the company that gave us the dossier, the one that was started by the Republicans, I remind people. Not Hillary. He keeps saying, oh, Hillary got the dossier. No, baby. It was the Republicans that started that dossier. And he always claimed, oh, the fake dossier. No, baby. A lot of stuff is in there is true. They verified a lot of information in that dossier. And Donnie is afraid of what's in it because it also probably contains the pee-pee tape. And I'm pretty damn sure they done verified that shit too. That's all that Donnie could do. But Donnie tweeted out, will Bruce Orr, whose family received big money for helping create the phony, dirty, and discredited dossier, ever be fired from Jeff Sessions' Justice Department? A total joke. That's what he wrote. But he puts justice in. Hey, Jeff! Hey, Jeffy boy, did you see that shit? Your so-called Justice Department over there, your boss, President Dickey up there, he doesn't think you're doing a good job, Jeff. He thinks you're just playing justice up there. No, he's not going to quit. Jeff Sessions isn't going to back down from this shit. He's going to be there to watch Donnie get buried in the crap. Jeff Sessions is doing his best to stay the shit away from him, but don't take me the wrong way. I want Jeffy boy, I want the elf on the shelf out of there, baby. He's got private prisons on his mind. He's got a lot of people that he just wants to help out. You know, make a little money. You know, I was on the Tim Cormall show on Sunday, and I had picked out a story. Oh, my Twitter friend of the week was Bernice King, the daughter of Martin Luther King Jr. And read her tweet and whatnot, and invited people to follow her. And the reason I did that was a couple of things. I saw a story about Georgia's Randolph County. Now, if this doesn't tell you where the GOP, where the grand old party, where the Klan members stand, this should put it out loud and clear. Stacey Abrams is running for governor. First black woman to have possibility of becoming governor of Alabama, and I love that shit, baby. Do a little diversity down there in Alabama. Anyway, Alabama don't like that, so what are they going to do? Well, in Randolph County, they have 9 polling stations. It's predominantly black county, and heavily Democratic. Got a lot of votes there, baby. So what are you going to do there, Georgia? Well, they're going to do what they want to do, baby. They're going to try to close down 7 of the 9 polling places in that county. Although they were fine polling places for the primaries and the special elections that they held down there in Georgia. But now in November, they don't want to use 7 of them because they don't pass the ADA, the Americans with Disabilities Act, accessibility for people. So you can't get a wheelchair up in there, so we're going to close those polling places down. That's bullshit. This is the state of Georgia trying to negate the voting polls, the voting rights of the people down there in Randolph County. You're going to have to make them drive all the way to the other side of the county if you want to vote because, you know, you might not be in a wheelchair, but we've got to close this one down just in case. Are you shitting me? I would come there and carry anybody up them stairs that wanted to vote. I'd be proud to, but not the state of Georgia, baby. That's the way they play their game. That's the way the Republicans play. Gerrymander, make voting rights laws, close polling stations in predominantly black areas. Ain't nothing racist about that. We're just watching out for the guy in the wheelchair. Bunch of lying, stinking thieves is what they are. That's what the Republican Party has become. That's what Donnie keeps getting away with what he does. Is because he's got the backing of the Klan members all over this country. The white supremacist neo-Nazis that make up the Republican Party now. And that's all that's in there anymore. Any self-respecting Republican with any brains at all does not stand with Donnie. And if they are, they should be ashamed and don't call themselves a Republican anymore. Just call yourself Klan member XX, whatever you want to call yourself. Grand Poobah, Wizard, some bullshit like that. White supremacists, they love them little fancy names, you know. I'm the Wizard. Yeah, we know you're the Wizard. Get the hell out of here. Anyway, I think that speaks volumes. But I think Georgia Senator, State Senator Michael Williams, he's a state senator over there in Georgia, baby. He knows all the ins and outs. What's going on, buddy? What's your 2 cents worth? Well, he's telling you that Donnie should not be held accountable for using the N-word because he did it before he became president. You know, sort of like screwing the porn stars and messing around with the Playboy bunny and paying off with finance of campaign funds, all that kind of stuff that Donnie did. Well, forget about it because it happened before he was president. Collusion with the Russians, don't worry about it. Money laundering for the Russians, it all happened before he became president. So according to Michael Williams, down there in Georgia, we shouldn't be prosecuting little poor Donnie the Dick for this because it all happened before he became president. That's who the GOP is. That's how low they're willing to sink, that they don't give a shit about values. They don't give a shit anything. It's money, baby. He's making me money, not you. Not us, baby. Not down here at the bottom. We're still struggling every day. He's a little pissed off about McGahn, the White House counsel, who he found out has been to see Mueller 3 times, had testified for 30 hours. And Donnie's out there trying to convince you, I let him go out there, but he's not going to be a rat like Dean was to Nixon. A rat? Is that right, Donnie? You come, he won't be a rat like that Dean. Dean finally confessed up to what Nixon was doing. Dean stood up and opened his mouth. That's what we have to remember is this guy, the White House counsel, this guy is not Donnie's lawyer. Donnie has a lawyer. His name is Bozo the Clown, a.k.a. Giuliani. That's Donnie's lawyer. This guy, McCann, he is the White House counsel. He is the lawyer for the White House, the people's house. Our lawyer, not his. So Donnie giving him a little permission to speak ain't Donnie's place to give. I'm sure McGahn could give a shit less what Donnie says. Because that guy's going to get up there and sing everything he knows because he doesn't want to be like, he don't want to go to prison, baby. He don't want to go to jail for Donnie the Dick. Let Donnie the Dick go to jail with his kids and his wife and his daughter, all them little minions down there, the thieves that are stealing everything from this country. Let them go to prison with them. And I think that's exactly where they're going. Woo! Man, I'm telling you, baby. These towels are going to come in handy. What else have I got? I'll tell you, it's been a busy day. Steve Bannon, the GOP must rally behind Trump if the party wants to survive. You rally around this dick, this disgusting asshole up in our house, and the GOP is going to do exactly what it should do. Die. Because it is not a political party. It's a Klan rally. It's a disgusting pack of lies and cheat and steal. That's all the Republicans have become. We talked about it the other day. Remember 53 years? And all the convictions the Republicans have and one for Democrats? It tells you who the thieves and the con men are. It's the Republicans. They do it every time they get in office. Every time a Republican gets in there, the deficit goes sky high. We spend like whores on a spree. And then when they get out of office and the Democrats say, well, we can't spend a dime. We have to be physically conservative. Kiss my ass. You're just a bunch of whores. That's what you are. You're out spending money any which way you can. And we're a bit tired of it, and we can't wait to get your ass out of office because, baby, I need a shave. People starting to think I'm old or something. Anyway, Donnie's outrageous. It's outrageous. Donnie's all mad this morning. He was on a rant this morning about everything, and he was getting off about fentanyl, the drug problem that we have in the country. And he said that it is outrageous that China is shipping it right into this country through the Postal Service. Well, hell, Donnie, build a wall around the post office, buddy. That's what we can do. We can build it real high, Donnie. Moron. That's how come he's trying to sell the drug war. The wall down there on the southern border. It'll stop all the drugs. No, it won't, Donnie. You told us yourself. They're just going to throw the shit over the fence and knock some poor American in the head with a load of drugs. That's what the President said. That's the moron that utters crap out of his mouth every day that doesn't make sense to anybody. Except Fox Spews. Fox Spews over there licking Donnie's ass every damn day, baby. Sean Hannity can't get enough of it. It's like putting it on a cracker and eating it, I guess. I don't know. Sean Hannity's a sick individual, and so is everybody over at Fox Spews. The most anti-American bullshit you can put on your TV. Anyway, keep repeating the lie. No collusion, no collusion. The dumbasses of this world will believe you, but not those that think. I got a letter. This one is from Helen Wathen. I need glasses, people. Waterford, California. And she wrote a nice card. She marched with her kids up there for Kids in Cages. Against kids in cages. She is a proud Blue Dot. She wrote a nice letter and sent a nice card, and it was pretty. She said in here, amongst other things, that she was white, but that she was very proud that she stands for every color of the rainbow, baby, for everybody in this country. And that's the difference between us and them. We are willing to accept people into our party and into our country. The GOP, no, baby, unless you're white, don't bother. They don't want you here. So think somewhere else. I got another letter from Paul Schillmuller from Windsor, Colorado. And he sent me a letter discussing Donnie and his pathological narcissistic behavior, which we all are witness to every day. I enjoy getting letters from people because I like to hear their point of view, what's going on in their town. Mary Ann McLaughlin is always writing us, letting us know what's going on up there in Michigan. And our Blue Dot family grows. And it gets overwhelming when I go to the post office sometimes, and there's so much love in that box, and I don't know why. And because as I remind everybody all the time, I'm nobody, baby. I'm just the old man who got pissed off after this election and turned on this camera and found out that there were thousands upon thousands upon thousands of other people just like me who were pissed off. And we have to stay pissed off, but we have to use that anger and channel it towards a productive end. And the productive end is getting Donnie the Dick out of that White House and taking the House and the Senate this November. What do we got now? 78, 77 days now until the election. And we are still we have not built this wall up big enough, this wave up big enough. We have to get better. That's how come we keep doing this. That's how come we was talking this weekend. I also got to talk to Andy Pagoda with Joe Riddle and Norman Pincombe. Hey, Norman, got the necklace on, buddy. That's Norman made this. Norman's up in Canada. It's a Texas with a blue stone set in the center of it. Sue Poole sent me this little dot from England. We have fans all over the world. We have family members that we cherish all over the world, and it just grows all the time, and it just humbles us so much because I really don't think I'm that much, but I get tickled to death that y'all think so. Anyway, that's about all I got. There was a lot more going on today in the news, but I didn't get a chance to get to everything. It's Monday, baby, and y'all know how Mondays are. There's always crap you got to take care of because something came up over the weekend. And you got to deal with it. So that's what we all do. That's what they call life, baby. And we get through it every day. But a heartfelt thank you to all of those who send gifts and letters and stuff. It warms our heart and puts a smile on our face. And nobody could ask for anything more than that. And so on Friday, we'll have a little more beer to drink. And I told my wife, you watch, I might start getting beer. That's fine. That's not a bad idea, baby. Anytime anybody got beer in the mail, hell, that's a good day. But I don't know, people. I just love this Blue Dot family, and it just grows all the time. And anyway, like, share, and subscribe. John Bruneville of Blue Dot in Texas on YouTube. John Bruneville on Facebook, a Blue Dot in Texas on Facebook. John Bruneville Speaks, a Blue Dot family. Go by there and join the family, baby. It's growing all the time. And we grew this family, I always say, by the comments below our videos. When people start talking to each other under those comments and whatnot, we've had Blue Dots that have met up. It's just so heartwarming to see this keep growing. And it spreads the message, baby. On Twitter, at Blue Dot in Texas. Travis hooked it up to where every time I tweet something, or if I put it on Facebook or something like that, it's all going to go on the Discord channel. And we about got that up. Now, I'm going to be on the Discord channel on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I think you said. I'll check the schedule, but I'm going to be on the Discord voice channel. We can all get together and talk. So, look forward to that. We really appreciate our Patreon members. Those are the ones that provide the gasoline and all that stuff for us to go do something and being part of what's going on. And we so appreciate them. And those are the members that sign up on our Discord and get to have a talk. And as a matter of fact, I got Sparky and the Liberal Pundit. They're listening to me right now on Discord. As soon as I hang up from this, well, I'll turn the Discord volume back up, and me and them will chat a little bit. So that's what we like to do. So every time you see one of these recordings, that Discord is live. You can listen in live. And after I turn the camera off, I turn the volume up, and we get to chat a little while. So run by there and do that. That's about all the bullshit I got coming out of my mouth. We got Wednesday coming up, hump day, baby. That's all we got to do is make it to that, and the rest of it's all downhill from there. So let's do that. Keep a smile on your face. Give one to somebody else. Get out and register people to vote. Remind them to vote. Vote blue, and make this world a better place, I guess. We'll see y'all later. Bye.